Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. You guys have to forgive me. I'm still dealing with my allergies a bit, but I'm getting better. It's because I don't take medicine or anything. So I let it do what it does, my people. And I have posted like all 12 signs for June 2021. Don't forget to check out your astral sign or your person, if you want to cross watch. And for any donations to my channel or bookings, personal readings with me, everything is in the description box below. So let's start this karmic reading. But this one here, the difference today, you're sure that your person is with somebody else in a relationship. I got one. This one, and I can feel that this one here is like a positive outcome, but let's see what it means, The truth is going to speak. And I can tell you truth are going to be revealed. Let me actually correct the sun energy so that you would see. Hang on. Oh. I don't want to block the sun. Like I keep telling you people, I'm a sun person. Like really? The sun, the truth. You can see it. Truth are going to be revealed in these karmic situations, or a positive outcome. The only truth that really matters, in this mix. I can tell you what I'm seeing already. This one here is geared towards you, the feminine energy. You don't have to believe me. I can see it here. Like, one day sooner than later, this guy is going to admit to you that the stuff that you were saying, you were right. You were speaking the truth. Divine energy is flowing through you. You don't have to believe it. And I can see it here. This guy, he wants success in his life now. I know what it means. Without you, you don't have to believe me. The energy of the masculine is actually success in reverse, meaning defeat is what's going on. Which is why in spirit, they're a little bit pleading with me. And this one here is a karmic reading. Like, just tell her, let her know that I should have treated her better. Into this card, you will always write in your DMs. They're about to find that out. I'm pushing the energy back in. This one here is a karmic reading. Speak about your karmic, masculine. Do you see that? I miss you, but in reverse. He doesn't care about the karmic for the moment. You don't have to believe it. I can feel it. Like, what I'm feeling for the masculine lately, if you're resonating with my energy, is the fact that, the karmic is no longer a situation like karma, pure karma. Is more like residues of his core energy. I mean, negativity, if nothing else. But I asked the question, don't speak about us, feminine. Don't say, that we were right. We told you the truth. We are a blessing. You want to be blessed. You want success. You pleading in spirit. Into this card, I should have treated you better. Then I'm asking him, what about the karmic? He doesn't care about the karmic. He wants reconciliation. You can see it here. Some of you thought this very day would never happen, and I pushed the energy in. This one here is for people who have their person in a relationship with somebody else. You would really think that they would never want this reconciliation with you. It's not the truth. Things like this happen. Feelings change overnight. You'd be very surprised, because I can tell you the success that I can see them wanting, even into that sun energy that I'm trying to block. Without you, this guy, he can feel the pain. And me, I'm certain of that, which is why this tilt happened within me. Like, if you're playing games, you cannot approach me. But if it's pain you're trying to relieve yourself from, or you can contact me anytime, masculine, I'll be there for you. But I can feel it, in this karmic situation, there is pain there. And you'd be surprised, I don't see them caring about the karmic. I'm seeing them worrying about this very reconciliation that you thought would never happen. I don't like that card because it's dual, it's like I have not moved on from you. But this here remains the problem for some of you. But I have not moved on from the karmic either. I'd be like, oh, okay, my love. Then you give me a call when you're out of there, and you better hurry up before somebody, takes your place. Really, if you're living with the woman, it is what it is. You can stay over there, and you out to have those type of, if I may say so, those type of mindsets. Like you're still living with her. I can see it here. Some of them are still living with the karmic, though in spirit, I know it's the truth. That's why this card helped me is here. Like, plead my case for me. No, no, no. Move out there, let go of the karmic completely. Even if you don't care for her, don't share space with her, and then we can talk to you. They have not moved on from you, but some of them are living with the karmic. You see that? Don't do it, but in reverse. It says, do it, move out there, and then you can come and talk to me. That's the attitude that you have to have. 1 second, just my allergies. So I'm sorry about that. I'm dealing with my allergies, but I can see it here. Like, don't do it in reverse, meaning, don't focus about him not moving out the karmic's house or still having some of these ties. Like, not he's done with the karmic, but not completely. She's still in his life. Yeah. Don't worry about him not doing that. Tell him, do it, get out of there, and then you contact me. Otherwise, I'm not even speaking to you. Is how it needs to be. Yeah, I cannot even speak to you, but I can see this message here. Like, I cannot move out the karmic's house or whatever. To me, this kind of thing here, it doesn't work with me, because I don't care who she is. I don't need to see her. I don't, it's not about her, it's about me. I don't, when it comes to love, I may be a little bit stingy. I don't share mine. So what you mean you cannot get out of there? I don't know who this message is for, but this is the type of attitude that you cannot tolerate from your person. This one here, I cannot. You're a man, right? You're away from the karmic. I can feel it, right? What are you still doing that there? Is it for comfort? Is it for children? For facade? With me, none of the above. They will tell you, I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm still, living with the karmic. They are in pain. They don't really care. They don't really care about the karmic. But the truth is, like, this is not all right. My angel, but in reverse. Do you see that? And I'm telling you, they even come to you. You will see the masculine like starting clinging on to you because they're really away from these karmic situations. But you see this card, my angel, in reverse. That's exactly how you have to be to him. I care for you. I like you. I would actually want to be with you, but you need to take care of this one thing here for me. Get divorced, separated, finalize it. Then when it's final, when it's done, then you have to move out, clear your life, get your new life, which is why you feminine have to chill a little bit when there are karmic situations. Like, even if they were to end today, you would still have to wait a little bit for the energy to renew itself. Yeah. Into that card, my angel in reverse, that's exactly how you have to be. I love you, but I'm going to love you from a distance because you're talking about I cannot leave, because it's all I'm seeing left. They live together for most, or like, but it's really nothing there. Get out of there, DM. This one here is that place in the middle. They're not with you and they're not with the karmic anymore. You don't have to believe me. And if that's the choice, this one here is the type of situations I hate. When it's like, a little bit of the divine feminine energy, like versus another one. If you cannot make up your mind between these two energies, divine masculine, you can stay over there with the karmic, is what I'm here to tell you. But that choice, like really, let's see what's in the middle. Who would choose like a soulmate? And we are like in a twin flame situation. Soulmate is actually what you can a little bit get rid of. It's an option, yeah? We're talking about twin flames or like divine lovers. Why would you choose an option, on top of your match, your perfect match? He's so stupid, that MF. He doesn't want to lose or hurt any of the two. Any of you. That's the message. He doesn't want to hurt any of you. Some of them have built something with the so-called soulmates. This one here is more than the karmic, then you would know for sure. Hi T, how are you? How are you? And thank you very much, love. You really didn't have to do that, but I saw it yesterday. Thank you. So you see that sadness, and you know why he'd be like juggling the idea of the two of you. To me, he can identify you versus them. But if you're dealing with somebody who has like a so-called soulmate, it's not really a karmic, they have ties, soul ties together. Believe it, that your DM doesn't want to lose them or like hurt them either. Like, she's the mother of my child, or we were married for 10, 20 years, we freshly separated, but I need to do that the right way with her. If those are your situations, check into them to see if these guys are not like, playing with you, and be firm to be like, okay, if that's the situation, I'll give you a couple of weeks, month, whatever works for you. And be like, you have to change it. You have to come to this point, don't compare me to anybody else. Don't juggle me to anybody else. The sadness here, I'll take it any day. One day, once and for all, instead of that juggling between two people, because he doesn't want to hurt or lose any of you, especially in case of like a baby mother, or like, somebody you've been married to for a long time. But he's thinking of both of you. And this guy, oh, you'd be very surprised. I know it's because of that card, I miss you. But in reverse, as I asked the question about the karmic, he doesn't really care about the karmic. But you would understand that there are many forms of love. Yeah, and I can see it here. He loves the both of you. You can love the mother of your kids to the point you don't want to necessarily, like hurt her. I can see that here. Let's see the other cards, but the love for you is that sparky type of love. The other one is like a little bit soul tie, something that holds you back, exactly into the past. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe it. Certain energies, that's exactly what they do. They keep you trapped in the past, and I can see that like every day. Oh, he's my husband, or the father of my kids. We've been like rocky for the last 15 years, but that's who he is to me. Really? The other person right now represents the past for your person, and they're about to get rid of them. Separation. Hello. It is what it is, my people. That, you would think I'm playing with the cards, or that I'm telling you what you want to hear. You can see the cards in front of me. Maybe is matching my energy, this perfect timing. Why? Because me, I'm convinced, if somebody or something is yours in this life here, nothing can stop it. It's like a thought or an idea, getting ready to breathe or to come alive. Yeah, nothing can stop it. So if you and a person are meant to be, nothing can stop that. They're about to get ready, to have this separation from the karmic and put them in the past. You don't have to believe me. They care for the karmic in a different way than they care for you. You can love somebody you spend 20 years with, but that spark is within you. Next step is separation, if you're resonating with me. Let's see the alpha to the omega for our DM. Share your voice. It's funny, this card, because I'm my throat, you know, and all these things. You need to share your voice, feminines, first and foremost, to be like, yeah, this is how I want it, and see if he's not going to do it, you know. If you're not rocky, if you're steady saying that, you're going to get it. You know, if he sees you, he can play you, it's going to take forever. But into this card, share your voice, is like, what, DM? Are you going to tell, you know, this karmic about your feminine, or what? That's what I'm feeling. Like, I've met somebody else. Like, really? Yeah. Cracked open is happening for you, not to you. I've met somebody else. Your guidance is divinely guided, my Lord. You don't have to believe it. I feel like, you know, the masculine is getting the same type of downloads that you're getting, and they're about to say it, you know, to the karmic, like, we can't do this anymore. And you know, the separation that I'm seeing here, that is divinely guided, lets you know you shouldn't even worry. It's going to be done the perfect way if you don't, you know, mix yourself into that, you know, just let it happen. I can see it here. It's happening. And I wouldn't be surprised, even into this card here, like cracked open, it's happening. Share your voice. Are you going to tell, like, the karmic about the DM? DF or DM is what I'm feeling here. Trust your path. Yeah, he will. Like, this is my path, you know. It's like a particular relationship or whatsoever. By now the karmic should know about you. Mirror, twin flame relationships. Who or what is triggering you to leave, most likely? And I can see somebody talking about that with the karmic, like, let me tell you what's going on with me. Yeah. What is triggering you? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? DM is like, you know, into this like feelings, or like receiving the downloads. And I can see them, like, you know, revealing that to the karmic, like, let me tell you what's going on. Which one? Yeah. What? Let me tell you what's really happening here. Yeah, this thing here, those downloads, you know, being divinely guided, is a little bit like, now you get something you can't explain. Like, let me just tell you why I'm leaving after 20 years. Let me tell you into this, trust your path, you know, a little bit what's been going on with me. I'm a twin flame into that card mirror. You don't have to believe it. Trust the niggle. I get these feelings, you know, I know that she's the one, and answer the call. You know exactly what your DM is going to do into that card of separation. This one here is a first to me. You know, in these collective readings, one DM is getting ready to talk to this karmic about you as he's getting ready to leave her, is what's happening. They'll know about you, these karmics. Because it's too much, you know, for him to handle. It's like, you know, really, this is my life, my life's, you know, purpose. That energy is going to force them to separate. Yeah, nothing has gone wrong. Oh, it's not like deviating from the original plan, the fact that they would be with you. Nothing has gone wrong. Just like take care of your energy and don't tolerate the karmic situations by removing yourself from them. You know, you will see. I can see it here, like these forces, you know, being active at giving you, whoever is listening to me, exactly what you want. Everything is a-okay. That idea of, you know, like we don't belong together. we've done this, it's not working. Even if they have a family together, like now it's not working between us anymore. And I can tell you something, even into that card, like share your voice. If your DM right now is coming to you to tell you this type of things about their karmic, they're not lying to you. Like, I'm done with her, I'm getting divorced, we live together but we don't even talk. Right now, that's the energy. If they come to tell you such things, they're telling you the truth. I can see it here. It's like, now we have nothing in common. What are we doing together? I love this one here for whoever. I can tell you, you've taken over innerly, feminine, energetically. Like, you know what this card is saying to me? The karmic energy is not inside of me anymore. You don't have to believe it. You know what he's nourishing, what he's thinking about for the moment? Trust the ego and mirror. Who and what is triggering you? Who do you think that is? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Um, Go back to your feminine, masculine. What are you doing over there? Are you wasting your time? This is karma. I know what you want. Let me, I created you. So go get what you want, because I wanted that thing for you. Your divine feminine, period, is nourishing, the downloads. Like, who is speaking to me? Light beings. Who is speaking to me? The universe, dummy. The universe, dummy. And it's getting your person like you have no idea. And this inward revolution in reverse to me, do you know what it's saying to me? Yeah, that karmic cycle, or like low, like baseline type of thing, is thing of the past. They have advanced a little bit. These communications, like, really? This is the type thing you want to see from your DM. When he starts talking to others about you two being twin flames, or is done. Talking to others about you, or talking to the karmic about you. Whisper, communication, and inner voice. Do you see that energy? Something that's coming out of you. He cannot even control himself. Like, I need to speak about her. Amazing what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing that, like, somebody telling the karmic about you, because you know what, this thing is like stronger, excuse me, than you, her, him. Like, I gotta do and be what I'm supposed to be. I gotta answer the call, that's called my life. And if it's ordained, I'm so sorry. If it's ordained that I would be with that woman, it is what it is. Or that man. Hi, Taishia. They're looking in the future. And the karmic has no choice but to look into the future because of this separation here. Like, she's not going to be dreaming much longer, even into that card nourish, the future. How do we do this? This energy of regret, but you'd be very surprised. This time around is because he's leaving somebody for you. Somebody he once cared for. Yeah, into this Three of Pentacles, to start something new, something for himself, And the regrets is also because his journey has really just begun. It's not going to stay like this for a long time. Eventually, he's going to cut that tie. Oh, yeah. And anytime, if you have an idea for like a reading, you can send it to me. Forgive me for being very simple, but anything goes. But it needs to be like a collective idea. Just tell me. Regrets or feeling guilt, because he just started the journey looking forward to the future, and I can see it here. Light beings, downloads being poured onto him. Like, who the hell is talking to me? Guess who? You know, I get mad a little bit because I'm like, I don't want to upgrade you. when you hear, when we get to do this thing the right way, I don't want to explain too much to you, so get the downloads. Oh, they're steady emotionally, a lot better than they used to be. And I can tell you, in this mix here, this emotional distance from somebody, the result of it is that dark night of the soul lets me know somebody's going to fight this separation here. Yeah. The person who's still in love. Yeah. You will see it yourselves, like those panic modes. Yeah, I can literally see it here. They're going to start happening. Like your DM may even tell you into all these cards of communication, girl, do you know what she did to me yesterday? And be careful trying to meet one of you. I can't see it, my love. Your DM, he's coming to you, like to your house, yeah, and the karmic is going to follow him there. I just had the vision. Crazy, like detective mode, and going a little bit crazy because she would still be in love. Somebody in this equation is still in love and taking the blow, because somebody is this time around definitely disconnecting, from them. Do you see that devil that I'm talking about, paired up with that cup energy? One of them, she's going to follow her DM to your house to beat your, is what's going to happen. And others, they be in this mode here, like, no, I cannot let this happen. I can see that. Yeah. Do you know who this message is for? Hi Vega, you may be right, my love, because I can see that card of communication, like, and even into answer the call, like, I'm seeing those situations like this one here. I wouldn't be surprised somebody calling their DM and she'll be like, who are you? But the craziest thing I'm seeing is that we're following somebody else, like finding her man with you to beat you. And if you're resonating with this reading, you've come here for no obvious reason. Spirit is saying to me, many of you are holding on to a man in this situation, in a relationship actually with somebody. Yeah, I need the card underneath, but maybe your twin flame. Yes, he is. He may be your guy. I can see it here. The one that's going to make you happy. But you know why you have to cut him off for the moment? Because this guy is still in the family. He's yours. You will get him, but right now he may be with somebody else. I made sure to put it in the title. This one here, he is with somebody else, and you need to chill about that. Oof, they're going to talk. They're going to talk. This one here is like, just like I said, when it's time for a thought, an idea, that nuclear energy, to come out, there's nothing that can stop it. Either he's going to have a slip about you or be like, girl, I can't hold that in anymore. Let me tell you about this twin flame thing that I discovered. You don't have to believe me. He will talk to the karmic. This one here is actually spirit forcing these fools to talk to the karmic. It is what it is. I love her. Let me tell you what I've been hiding from you, or what's been like cooking inside of me. Amazing. I'm a twin flame. I got a divine match. Another flame, another nuclear situation that matches mine is the message. And the karmic is going to go crazy over that and spying on you and everything. Like, oh, what's happening? You know which card fell? Just to tell you, nobody's lying to you. My God, thank you very much for the sun, shining every day on me. But how can I do this? The King of Cups, he just fell. Confirmation. And even that sun beaming here is like confirmation of that love, of that energy. The DM, he's in love, and he's going to, F up and say it to the karmic, and that's when she's going to go absolutely crazy. I can see it. So to tell you, if he's over there, yeah, you should know it's a form of manipulation from the karmic. You need to tell him to get out of there into this like cards of communication. Me, if a man tell me I've told her, I wanted a divorce, but the moment he says but, I'm not listening anymore. They can do it. Somebody can get divorced for no reason, but if you are there, then they should really get divorced for you if they want you. People do it just like that, over bumping heads, on Sunday. So I can see the masculine, turning more into sort of a friendly spirit is amazing. 100%. If you're resonating with me, this reading, this energy, yeah, your DM, he's in a good place energetically. No, I mean, it's just a saying, like, you'd be like, yeah, I have my wife, but I want to get divorced, but you don't have to believe me. I know how to zoom out. The moment I hear the but is done, I'm not listening. I'm not hearing anything anymore. When people want to do something for you in this life, and especially men, because we are women, action is not really a thing. You stay home, to protect either this child you have inside or outside. Which one is it going to be? That's the blueprint. He's the doer. Let him. People get divorced because of the color of a car or an argument on a particular weekend, and he's going to tell you, sorry, he cannot get divorced for you. And the slip, I have to be careful because I know my DM is not married, and you don't have to believe me. You would think I'm bald. No, it's because I know the code and the message is mine. Oh, he's getting rid of his karmic, if he has not already, because this here, he cannot fight it, especially in the way that I'm living it. Like, I give him no choice. Hello, confirmation. It's the truth what I'm saying to you. Absolutely no choice but to come out and be with me. And not because I need him, but because we need to seal this, and I can see it, somebody walking away from the situation. And they've been hiding you. This one here is actually in reverse. Believe me, that expression of you is coming out one way or the other. They've been hiding to the karmic that they were in a twin flame relationship. They can't hide it anymore. And spirit is saying, yes, 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 yes. That's magic, The karmic, we're listening to him like with both her eyes, like behind her head or in literal orbit, like what's going on. I can see it. There are two more cards here. The Hermit in reverse. The secret is coming out. The stuff that you see, that sun, the secret's coming out into this revelation, my people. You don't have to believe me. Well, which secret is coming out? There is somebody else, karmic. I got my lady, I got the true one into that impress is coming out. Period. This one here is clearer than clear. Please don't make me block the sun. I will read the cards for you. I'm not playing with cards. It's the truth what I'm saying to you. He needs to move out. Physical, that's how I read that card. He needs to remove himself physically from the karmic. Okay, separation. Hello. Okay, karma being cleared and everything. But if you're separated, you need to get away from there. Remove yourself from where you are physically, and then you can talk to me. You're not going to like this message, but for the I'm so sorry, me, I'm going to turn 40 in like a month. Yeah, because I don't really care. Some of them, they're still living with the karmic. There is no physical distance. They're still having sex together. So, before this here happened so that she can keep him. If you feel what I'm saying, be firm to your guy, because some of them, they're there, yeah, whether they want to save money or something, they have not removed themselves physically from the situation and they're still sleeping with the karmic. You don't have to believe me. Like, it's convenient that way. It's corona and everything. Exactly why I don't do karmics. I hate those thoughts, you know. You need to see him doing stuff for yourselves, for you, sorry, feminines or whoever is listening to me. This one cycle that he refuses to close, yeah, into, like, there's no distance here. I don't care. I wouldn't care. This one here stands for I don't care if you have to be in a one bedroom apartment and leave the big house. I don't care if you have to live off of $500 and give them two thousand. I don't care. You start small, but you do it. This physical distance is necessary because if you stay together, you're going to be sleeping together. And that sacral energy is not really the problem. It's those damn, soul ties. I want nothing from this situation, but this one here, you need to do it. Even if you're sleeping, on like a what you call it, inflatable mattress somewhere, you're going to have to do it for me. Period. The secret about you is going to be revealed. And you'd be very surprised. Your DM, some of them, they don't want to sacrifice the so called karmic, but they have to and they will. If you're listening to me, they will. Yeah, we don't want those either, Vega. Is deeper than that. The disease or stuff, they're just like the expression of the true energy underneath. That's the one you have to worry about. Which is why me, these things, it cannot happen. Like us sleeping with this, oh, no way, no way, no way. You would think, my bubble is sterile, my people. In a form, it is. You see this UV light, shining here? It is. I don't even think of playing those games. It's absolutely disgusting to me. For me. For me. I'm not judging. I'm saying for me. Like, really? She's about to go wild. And he's going to heal. I believe the cycle is coming to an end, but you need to see through it. You know that it's coming to an end. And I can tell you something, the karmic or whoever is holding on to this situation here while the other is trying to leave, yeah, she's going to go wild over the thought that they could heal, that they could do better, be better, finally free, without them. It is what it is. Make your masculine close this cycle, and this one here is about removing himself physically from the situation with the karmic. I don't care who he's going to tell you otherwise. That victim consciousness, yeah, but I'll be like, okay, bye bye. Call me when it's no more. But like, oh, I got my little place, it's small and everything, but I'm happy over there. Just, so that is everything is good for you and me. I'd be like, absolutely. All we need is this little square, a mattress, some things that we can sit down and be with each other. If you got that, you're good. Anything is better than this karmic situation. But into this victim consciousness, those excuses, the BS is coming. Procrastination. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? Reject this energy. And I hope that you have heard me. Let me see. We have Pisces here. Cancer, Taurus and Aries. And that's about it, my people. Let me know this reading is like for everyone. Step out of your comfort zone. Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? He needs to leave. Somehow he finds somewhat of comfort there, whether for people is convenient, we can hold up the facade, whether for the kids, whether for money, not to pay a full rent is convenient for him to stay with the karmic, and he needs to put that to rest, period. Like, really? Time to take action, but in reverse is that damn procrastination and those excuses that I'm seeing coming your way, especially if you or your person is an Aries. Like, I can't. Really? Then stay over there if you can, because I need a man who can. Because I may be limited because I'm a woman and I'm a tiny one at that, but anything I can do, I try to do it more than well. So step it up, my brother. That's how I would be, and I don't even have karmics, you know. A win-win outcome is forecast, but in reverse, that's that energy that I don't like today. He doesn't want to hurt any of you. It's like, how can I do it so that I can leave and same time the person I'm leaving would be just fine? You cannot really think like that. I understand, but in essence, no, you cannot think like that. Expect powerful change. He changes. Ain't no balancing nothing. You understand me? No balancing nothing. Karmic and divine feminine doesn't go together. The only thing you have to do is change. And if you want to inspire this change within him, change yourself, feminines. Expect powerful change from him, or you can stay over there. Exactly. You're very close to achieving your goal, but in reverse. Or you can stay over there because I'm happy here and I don't need that negative energy. So I'm seeing Libra and Aries. There is one more card. Prosperity lies ahead. You need to be that idea of prosperity for him. Like, leave the situation without regrets. Yeah, you're going to love what's ahead of you. And some of you may be dealing with the Taurus too. And I got like Virgo energy here too. Let me go on. Oh, protect my peace like a. This one here is untouchable. If it's not my father or my mother, you're staying outside. Is what it is. Hi, Shy-Town Ghetto Diva. How are you, my sweet? Nice to see you. Lovers. This one here is which one is it going to be? In the lovers card, I don't see no, 3 people. It doesn't take 3 people to conceive a child. Should let you know exactly, what's the divine way, what's the godly way. If you're over there, like, either sleeping beside her, sharing house with her, eating with her, waking up with her, you cannot be with me. Because if you live over there with her or you're still in this relationship, you must be her lover in some form, because you sure as hell it's not going to be mine. They're still in that lover's energy. Whether he's over her, but you see this like closeness, yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. And I hope that you have heard me. Gemini is not in this reading, but you need to take what resonates. Signs, they will give you a little plus to connect. And I forgot to say the karmic may be of these signs too. Oh, these lovers here, I heard the message loud and clear. And me, I'm a psychic. So, I imagine, not imagining, this different. I can actually see things. So when you start seeing them together, you'll be like, never in this life, never, no karmic, nothing. You have one, I don't want you, because I don't need this type of things, going around in my head, like all the fun you're having with her. And I'm sensitive to that. I can see that type of fun here. He needs to go, he needs to leave. Then this one here is neutralized, You see that? Judication, but in reverse, some of them, they don't want to close this cycle here, like bring it to a legal end, an official end is what's going on. We're divorced, but we're still living together. We're separated, but we see each other every day. Oh no, I'm not with her, but I'm live with my kids and with her. Those type of situations, I can see it here. You see that? The children. And this one is the only thing that I'll take from somebody, especially if the children are small. But this one, to some people, is karma. Children, they're a form of karma for some people. That's your problem. That's your karma. If I come into this with no children and you have children or mine are taken care of and you over there like figure it out, those are your children and your karma. And if you're true feminine, you cannot go against that. But you can be a father without sleeping with their mother. This is what's going on. You see that? Community in reverse. You can be a father without sleeping with their mother. Because I can see these things like happening. Is the three of you in the equation. Community, how convenient, you know? My DF does not want to talk to me, but you're right there close to me and I may be feeling horny tonight. Those type of energies, like really? Official person. This one here, you need to make sure he becomes your man. He makes everything so that it would be official between the two of you. And you see all of his medals and things like this. Each and every step he makes towards you is a medal. You know? I'm sorry, I don't even know how to hold this so that you would see. Make him earn his medals. It's not the end of the world removing yourself from a situation. People do it daily for free. Do it for me. Show me who you are. These two cards here, let me tell you, because the sun is it feels too nice for me to block it. Imprisonment and mature man. One of you, your guy is an older gentleman, yet he needs to make sure, stop acting crazy. He needs to make sure that you're the true one because his age is playing against him. He's trapped over there because he's thinking, I've come of age. If that, is you, if that crazy one is not clear about what she wants and I make this move, I will end up by myself, is what I'm seeing here. And he's thinking about that. Yeah. And you don't have to believe me as to right now, your DM, he's thinking about you wherever he is. He's going to tell the karmic about you. I can see it in this message, like giving it to her. House, this home, this union card in some form, believe me. And the real problem, they live together. He's going to tell her about the twin flame situation, but the problem remains they live together. It cannot happen. And I hope that you have heard me. So let's, wrap up this reading. Separation. It is what it is. Voila. It's done. Separation, so that you would see I'm not joking with you. I love the sun, I'm a sunbeam and I can't wait for my skin. I call it like the Jesus glow when you're like browner than brown. I can't wait. Separation is coming for them. He needs to leave. He needs to separate himself completely from the situation. Anything else, you should not have time for. Anything else, just turn around to be like, okay, you want to be behind, yeah? I'm moving forward. You'll catch up. I can see it here. He's coming to give it to you. You don't have to believe me. Because why? Because there's a strong magnetic attraction here. The universe is giving him no choice. What is yours will eventually find you. And whatever, step stands in the way of this very thing happening is going to be removed. You see that? And to make the effort. You need to see him, making the effort, and then you get to know each other. Before that, you can stay over there with the karmic. He's going to express his love to you, for you, to the karmic. I can see it. I hope he's ready, to get his head cut off, because some women, they don't play this game. I wish somebody would, be with me to be like, yeah, I have a divine match. Oof, that would kill me. because I'm spiritual. So that's my people. That was my reading for you. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.